The top 5 video marketing trends you need to start implementing if you want to see massive growth. Now, this isn't going to be some lame advice video. These are trends that are driving massive growth and ROI for any business that is rapidly implementing and refining these trends right now. So number 1 is actually video funnels. Now, just having your regular old video or that brand story video is not really going to cut it anymore. You really have to start understanding how and where to use video inside your sales funnel and your sales process. You just can't have videos for the sake of videos, because really what we see is people are just going out and they're creating content they think people will like and things that they see that are maybe trending, and they really just have all these fragmented video pieces of content, but overall, cohesively, they don't really know where it fits in the sales funnel process. And this is what I really mean by video funnel, is you have to understand and start thinking of your video content more strategically, and exactly what is the sales process or the funnel you need to bring somebody down, and understand that there's different pieces of content throughout the sales process and your sales funnel. And you need to be creating content based on those stages of a funnel. And the best way to do this is really understanding what your KPIs are, and really have these videos as something that takes somebody that just views your content all the way down to when they pull out their wallet and buy from you. That's really what your video content needs to be doing. So understanding and really looking at video as a video funnel is going to really dramatically help you understand what you need and what you really don't need when it comes to video. Now, the next one is UGC videos, or user-generated content. Now, you really want to have a process in place for this where you are going out and essentially giving your audience a way to create content for you. And like I said, this does not necessarily mean that they need to go out and do their own videos. That's ideal, but even if people are leaving you reviews, they're taking pictures, images, any of that stuff, how do we take that user-generated content and actually create it into video content? User-generated content has pretty much been around since social media, but the thing is people still are not leveraging UGC videos very well. And a lot of the bigger brands that we work with, the majority of their most profitable advertising actually comes from UGCs, which is just your user-generated content that the brand and we have taken, repurposed, recut up, made mashups of, and run as ads. That actually tends to perform the highest when it comes to video creatives. And that's really what you need to be thinking of, is how do we take stuff that customers are already doing, as well as how do we generate more user content, and that way we have a process to get it, collect it, and repurpose it time and time again. That way you're not having to do the bulk of the content creation yourself. A portion of your content and really some of your advertising needs to be this type of UGC content and videos. And then the next one is short content. Now, this is 60-second or less videos, and this is really obviously because of TikTok and the way that all the social platforms have kind of adjusted to really adopt this shorter form content of 60-second or less videos. Like, you have things like TikTok, you have Snapchat, you have things like YouTube Shorts, you have Instagram Stories, you have all these different platforms, and they have all of this smaller form content. But the thing is, you don't want to just take every piece of content that you have and cut it up and try and make it into 60-second segments. You really need to practice, how do we convey our messaging, our value in this 60-second video, as well as wrap it up with some kind of call to action. Every single piece of content you have should have a call to action, whether that's buy something, whether that's go and watch another piece of content, to follow you, whatever it is. And this is really going back to video funnels, is really understanding exactly where this piece of content fits inside your funnel, and that's going to guide you when it comes to your CTAs. But like I said, we need to really start thinking about how do we make our messaging way more succinct. That way we can have these shorter pieces of content and not always just hacking up a bunch of things and trying to make shorter content. How do we really think of, can we take this idea and this concept and condense it down into a 60-second version? That way, whenever you create the content, you have the longer form, and then you create a shorter form the exact same time that you're creating the longer form, because we need to start thinking about it and not really think about it as an afterthought. Then the next one is what I'm gonna call live and personalized videos. Now, the reason why I clumped live video and personalized videos together is because I think a lot of the times when people think of live streaming, they think of going live like here on YouTube, or going live on Facebook or Twitch, or really just streaming live anywhere. But really the way that I think about it is anytime that you are going to get on the camera and you are going to have a video and it's live. For example, if you're getting into a meeting with somebody and you're on a Zoom call, I consider that being live because it's happening real time. You can't make edits, you can't do any of that. But the other thing is with personalized videos, it's the same thing, is we're really getting in and being as personal as possible, right? Because if you're watching a live stream or you're in a video meeting, you are there with that person live. It's more personal, and really understanding how to take live video and personalization and implement it into your business through video is dramatically going to help. And that's why, if you actually look, a lot of companies now are starting to take the personalization, and whenever you sign up for a program or a software, or you become a new member of something, what they'll do is they shoot little personalized videos that they send out to you in emails. And what this does is it helps build the trust, helps solidify a lot of that stuff really moving forward. And like I said, this is really a powerful thing because we live in such a crazy, noisy world, and we feel like brands don't always recognize us as the individual. But even by getting a short little video that has some personalization in it, really goes a long way. And it's really one of the big things that we're seeing that is driving higher ROI once you've acquired a customer, and sometimes even the customer acquisition stage itself. So it's definitely something to look at. And then of course with live video, you can just go and do lives, interact with your audience, find new audiences, and then be able to sell them on camera just like you would in a regular presentation. So like I said, I kind of clumped these ones together because I feel like they're similar and there is some crossover between the two. And now number 5, which is actually my favorite out of all of them, it's actually interactive and shoppable videos. Now this is a trend that is starting to pick up steam and will definitely change the way video is used. Now the reason why I really like these two is because it's really using a lot of innovation behind things. And now interactive videos have been around for a little while, and shoppable videos have been around for a little while, but because of the way that everything is moving, where everything's moving online, these are huge potentials right now. And the brands that are starting to adopt using these types of interactive style videos, they are seeing way greater returns on anything else. And that's why, like I said, a lot of times these are a way for you to understand more of where people are in their funnel, right? Obviously, shoppable videos are when people are looking to make buying decisions, and these are really becoming popular amongst the e-commerce type brands because you can watch videos, you can showcase a product, and people can literally click on the video and go and buy that specific thing, which is really fantastic because, like I said, video is just so much more engaging, and instead of having them to have to click on a button or go here or do this or whatever, they can click right on the video. And sometimes what'll happen is you can showcase 3 or 4 products and people can pick and click on the actual one that's most interesting to them in the video, that way allowing you to segment your buyers, and they can go and be directly where they want to be and buy the products that they want to buy. Now, interactive videos are also a huge asset for a lot of businesses, especially if you are a brand or a company that has a longer sales process, right? Especially if you're a service provider, you can really use these interactive videos as a way for you to more tailor your sales message to the person that is looking, because you give them options. And when they click on those options, somebody gets to present the most relevant information to that potential customer and buyer. Now, of course, what kind of company would we be if we were not going and really leveraging and starting to use all of these trends, right? Because it's one thing to just talk about trends, and it's another to actually go out and use them and really see what they're like in the real world. So what we actually have done is, because like I said, interactive video is the one that is most exciting to us, we have actually spent quite a bit on understanding and leveraging and really designing out an interactive video for you to go and check out. So if that's something that you are interested in, like if this whole interactive video thing has got you interested, we actually created our own interactive video on our website. So I left a link in the description below where you can go and check out that interactive video and let us know what you think, right? Because we can definitely see the potential that this is going to have and the big impact it's going to have for not only us, but our clients as well, being able to leverage something like this. Because like I said, I think it's really going to change the way that sales processes are, as well as understanding your video funnels a lot better. So definitely go and check it out. And like I said, leave us a comment below, out of all 5 trends, which ones you are most interested in and which ones you are going to start using this year in your business.